Alright, what's going on, guys? It is me, RXZ Aqua. I am a new commentator, and today we have a Mobile King of the Hill, or Mobile KOTH, or MKOTH, badge series with Say No to Bloons versus RoofTop. They are both squires, and you will see some decent gameplay here, as it is an intense series, but I'm not going to spoil anything, even though this is my first time seeing it. But here on round 2, they both go for the 0-1 star instead of energying, and Say No to Bloons sends RoofTop 2 blues and RoofTop energies. Now I would have done something different. If I were to Say No to Bloons, I'd send 1 balloon boosted blue on round 3, and that would force an upgrade to triple darts, and it would be more efficient instead of sending 2 blues on round 2, because then you lose money doing that. And here they send each other pinks and RoofTop energies, and Say No to Bloons energies as well. He energied a little late, it looks like it. Yeah, he energied a little late. Should have energied a bit earlier and put the Dart Monkey on strong or last. Doesn't really matter too much. And he balloon boosts the pinks, and they both put down the chipper. However, I do not like that chipper spot. I actually think it should be lower. I like the chipper more towards the end, or lower, not above the Dart Monkey, but below it, so that way it is better at targeting the balloons that your opponent sends you. And here on round 6, instead of energying, Gim actually, or Say No to Bloons, gets another Dart Monkey, which I definitely disagree with. I think that Say No to Bloons should have energied, so it made RoofTop spend more money, and that way he could be more greedy, but he decided not to. And RoofTop got up the 0-2, and he energied in round 7 as well. And round 8, they're just continuing with the farms. RoofTop is a bit ahead in farms because he didn't get that 0-3, and he's a 0-2 Dart Monkey just chilling. So yeah, he's gonna get a bit ahead in farms with that. Round 9, I assume that they're going to do the same thing unless one of them starts linked to each other. Maybe Gaiman could send him like blacks or whites, but he decides not to. So they're just chilling on round 9. Round 10, just what you always do, they send each other a lead. And Gaiman's a very weird jug spot, or that Dart Monkey that's going to be a jug. I definitely probably would have moved it up more, but that's where he wants to put it, so it's okay. So RoofTop sends a round 11 rush, but it gets shut down pretty easily by Say No to Bloons. And Say No to Bloons is about to send him a camo lead. And keep in mind, Say No to Bloons is down on lives, and that's not good. He wants to try to get up on lives. Or if he is going to stay down on lives, he should try to get way ahead in farms. One of them. And right now, they both don't have a really strong defense. If I were to Say No to Bloons, I'd probably send him a rush, because he's down on lives and he doesn't have that strong of a defense. But instead, RoofTop rushes Say No to Bloons, and Say No to Bloons decides not to hit energy, which makes him lose more lives, but he didn't energy, so he doesn't have to worry about a re-rush. So it's a trade-off, honestly. It's pretty much greed, or if you want to stay up on lives, where if you want to stay consistent with your lives, you'd energy there. But if you don't, then you're trying to be greedy. Okay, so here, RoofTop balloon boost a rush, but Say No to Bloons didn't use his energy, so I don't know why he did that. If I were RoofTop, I probably wouldn't have balloon boosted that. I would have sent him a TG rush, maybe, and maybe tried to make him energy, and from there re-rush. But now it's going to be a lot easier for Say No to Bloons to defend the counter rush that's probably coming, especially since it's round 17, and round 17 is a round where you don't want to send anything really, because it's a very weak AI round, so the AI will not do well layering in. If I were Say No to Bloons, I would have gotten up my factory by now, which he's doing right now, and he didn't have to sell that extra 2-0. He could have kept 1-2-0. Even though he got only 5 farms, he could have done that. But anyways, he's getting the 4-2 while RoofTop is chilling and not getting anything else. But he sent a huge rush to Say No to Bloons. That's probably going to get him down to, yeah, like 118 lives. And Say No to Bloons just energied and instead of getting prepared for the rerush, he's actually going to rush Rooftop. So this could work, but he's very vulnerable to a rerush right now, especially after he plays down another farm. He should probably watch out for a rerush. It's too late now. Now he'll be fine, but what I would have done there is not sent that rush to Rooftop, or if I do, send a much smaller one, because you want to watch out for that rerush that Rooftop could send you, especially since he didn't have a 0-2 before. So that could have done damage. If he sent like a Moab or something, you'd have to sell his factory. And Rooftop, yeah, he's got his factory up, but Say No to Bloons is ahead in farms. He has that 4-2 and the 3-0 farm, and he has those 2-0-0s in preparation for more jugs if he needs it. He balloon boosts a Moab, which is okay. I mean, you could balloon boost or not balloon boost it. I probably wouldn't have balloon boosted it. Actually, probably wouldn't have even sent a Moab, but that's what Say No to Bloons want to do, and we play differently, definitely. So Rooftop does energy to that. I assume Say No to Bloons is going to rerush, but it's going to be a lot harder without the balloon boost, as you can see. And he did sell his Republics, and now he's behind in farms, even if this rush does work. So I probably wouldn't have sold my Republic if I were him. And also not send fast cooldown ceramics. I probably would have sent something else. If anything, don't just send plain ceramics. If you're going to do that, do it on like round 22 or around when there's a bunch of ceramics coming out. But around like round 21, there's like no ceramics, so I probably wouldn't have done that. And also, his eco is 0 from sending those Moabs and stuff, so this is not looking that good for Say No to Bloons. But he could win this game. Just hope that Rooftop messes up with his micro, or maybe Rooftop just ends up losing lives. But round 22, they both get the 2-0 chippers, which you should do. And where Rooftop has his 2 chippers right now, it's probably in preparation for his Oh My God. And as you can tell, Rooftop is absolutely killing Say No to Bloons at farms. He already got a second factory, probably because he has eco along with that factory before, and now he's 2. So if I were Say No to Bloons, I'd rush very soon, maybe around 24, maybe even now, or around 25. I'd probably rush around round 25, just because round 24 you probably won't be able to send his Oh My God. And he has that second Juggernaut for that rush that Rooftop sent that was pretty effective. It got a lot of lives in Say No to Bloons, and it made him get another Juggernaut. But Say No to Bloons did not energy, so that's fine. And Rooftop is probably, he was saving up for something, but now he's putting down his plantation. And Say No to Bloons has that chipper probably in preparation for a Moab class balloon, or even for just a balloon rush in general. Rooftop has those 0-0 Dart Monkeys, obviously in preparation for Juggernaut spam or Jug spam in case he needs it. And round 24 is a ceramic round. This round, round 24, and the next round, round 25, have a lot of ceramics. It's a very heavy ceramic round. And Say No to Bloons is going to start his rush here, or at least it looks like it, because he sent one Oh My God. And Rooftop said, well done. He probably said that because he defended the game, or Say No to Bloons defended the round pretty well. And here, Say No to Bloons is most likely going to send another Oh My God. Yeah, he is. And he sold the plantation for that, so that way he could afford it quicker, to make it a little harder for Rooftop to defend. Now, Rooftop hasn't sold any farms yet, so it's actually looking not terrible for Rooftop, but he had to activate that Super Monkey Fan Club then. If I were Rooftop, I'd also get more jugs, probably. He only has 3 jugs, which is not enough. And he has 2 4-2s at the bottom. He needs to sell those quick to get a super vac, or else he's going to die. He needs to do that now, or else he's going to die. Okay, well, yeah, he died because he didn't sell those 4-2s at the bottom, or at least one of them for a super vac. He should have either kept one or sold both. It really doesn't matter. He just needed the super vac. So the next game, Rooftop chose Temple. So Say No to Bloons decided to go Dart Farm Chipper, the most common strategy in Mobile King of the Hill by far. And from what it looks like, Rooftop is going Dart Farm as well. We don't know what his third tower is, but it might be Chipper. I don't really like Chipper on Temple. because it's much harder to defend with on Temple. And I probably wouldn't even go Dart Farm in this map. I might even go Eco. I might go Dart Farm like Ninja or something. But here, Say No to Bloons sends him some more blues to force him to upgrade to a Trip Dart, but it didn't even make a difference because she's going to upgrade to it either way for round 4. And here they both have 2 1-0 farms, and they send each other pinks, and they both energy, but Say No to Bloons leaks, so now he's down on lives, which isn't good. But now they're going to balloon boost, and the 3rd tower might be revealed here. So Say No to Bloons decides not to reveal his 3rd tower, but Rooftop does. And Rooftop says, oops, probably because he leaked. But Say No to Bloons put his Dart Monkey in a higher spot. That is one of the spots that people used to use a pretty long time ago, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, round 6, he's still sending pinks to Say No to Bloons. I don't know why he's doing that, because Say No to Bloons either could have energied if he was getting in trouble, or yeah, he's still sending balloons round 6. I wouldn't have put that Dart Monkey down there if I was Say No to Bloons. I would have energied, because round 6 is a round where you should feel free to energy. Round 7 is you should always send balloons in round 7. You pretty much always should, unless they have 2 Trip Darts and a Chipper, or 3 Trip Darts, or the defense needed. But yeah, Say No to Bloons decides not to send round 7 balloons, which is okay, but he should have, in my opinion. Round 8, Say No to Bloons should send something at least now, because he's gonna get ahead in farms. Rooftop is if he doesn't. So he decides to send yellows, quite a lot of them too. And Rooftop is forced to energy. He might even get up on live. Say No to Bloons, or not up, but oh yeah, up. Okay, well, Say No to Rooftop. No offense to him, but he messed it up terribly. So yeah, he's spamming face bombs. He knows it too. And now he's pretty vulnerable to a Rerush 2, which Say No to Bloons is going to send. I don't know how big it's going to be. He sent a pretty small Rerush. I'm pretty sure that was an attempt to get Rooftop to think it was big to build more defense, but Rooftop didn't do that. But round 10, I assume both of them are going to send the lead, but Say No to Bloons doesn't do it, and Rooftop doesn't either. So, okay, well, no, they're doing it now. Maybe Rooftop is going for like a round 11 rush or something, because we saw him do that last game as well, but it doesn't look like he is. So Say No to Bloons got that other farm, and he's saving up money probably for around 11 rush or around 12 rush. And now they're probably going to both send camo leads, or no, never mind. Say No to Bloons does that Juggernaut up, and Rooftop still has a 2-0 Chipper up. So Say No to Bloons is getting more defense now. I mean, more farms, But Say No to Bloons is up on lives, and from what it looks like, he's also up on farms. So this is looking very good for him. But it was bad timing, because as soon as he got that farm, Rooftop sent him a rather large, sent him a rush as soon as he upgraded the farm. So I don't think that was intentional by Rooftop. If it was, then that was smart, but I don't think it was. It was just unlucky for Say No to Bloons. So Say No to Bloons might have to sell some farms here if he wants to defend. Okay, well, Rooftop decides to send whites, which isn't going to do much damage at all. Which I would have rushed Say No to Bloons a little later on round 14, so he'd have to defend a round 15 rush, and it'll be a lot harder for Say No to Bloons to defend. But regardless, now Say No to Bloons is up on farms, and Rooftop, it hasn't even gotten to Republic yet. Well, Say No to Bloons is only like 3,000 away from his factory. Now he's 2,000 away. Well, he could get it now, but yeah, he could have gotten it when he only had 4.3 thousand. That's all you need to sell. That's all the money you need to sell. But if you do that, it's a little risky because you're very vulnerable to rush. But now Say No to Bloons is absolutely destroying Rooftop and farms. So here, all he needs to do is just maintain his lead, not be that greedy. And it's round 17, so it's even better for Say No to Bloons because the AI is weak on round 17, so it's stupid to rush in round 17. And from what it looks like, Say No to Bloons is trying to get his 4-2, but I think it's going to be stopped short because Rooftop sent him a rush. And Say No to Bloons got a second jug and defended that NLL with no energy, so that was good for him. Now Say No to Bloons sent another Moab. Well, no, this is the first Moab this game. Last game he sent Moabs. Sorry, but he's sending a Moab, but he didn't Bloon Boost this time, which is definitely much better, so that way he could re-rush the Moab. And here, Rooftop Energies. Now, this time, it's not as bad to send a Moab because it's going to force Rooftop to be ready for a re-rush, and he also got lives. But now, since he has to prepare for a re-rush, Rooftop cannot get his factory while Say No to Bloons is making money from his factory. Although there is a downside because Say No to Bloons isn't, he's decreasing eco from doing this. But at the same time, Rooftop is having a hard time with these Moabs. And he has to not get his factory in order to defend. Or he could get it, but it'll be risky. And Rooftop Energies again, which definitely isn't good because Say No to Bloons could just keep doing this over and over. And it's gotten to the point where Rooftop sold 2 of his farms. I don't know why he did that. Maybe to rush Say No to Bloons. Oh, he did that for a fan club maybe. But he sold the farms before the rush. So if I were Say No to Bloons, I would have sent a much less heavy rush since I saw him sell his farms, because I know he's probably going to get like a fan club or something. And I'd probably build more defense if I were Say No to Bloons, just because I'm so ahead in farms it doesn't even matter. Here, he's gonna force Say No to Bloons to energy, maybe even get a fan club, and wow, Say No to Bloons dies. So that was actually crazy. 2 games were intense because the first game, Rooftop should have won. The second game, Say No to Bloons should have won. So, Say No to Bloons picks Hydro Dam, and sorry, it's buffering. Okay, now it's back. And Say No to Bloons decided to go Dart Farm Sub, which is very common. Sub Boat Dart and Sub Farm Dart are like the most common strategies on this map. Now, okay, so Say No to Bloons decides to put the Sub down first and not the Dart, and he doesn't upgrade to the 0-1 farm, to the 1-0 farm at the beginning of the round, which is okay, it's just his personal preference. I probably would have gotten the 1-0 farm to get more money. And Rooftop actually is going Eco, which isn't good. Eco on Hydro Dam isn't a good strategy in my opinion, because round 20 Moabs would destroy your defense no matter what you're going if you go Eco. If you're not going Eco, then it's much easier to defend round 20, obviously, because you could sell your farms. But if you over Eco round 13, then you might be able to defend round 20, but if you don't, then you're dead. But even if you do over Eco round 13, you're going to be vulnerable to round 13 rush. So it's not a good situation to be in. However, Eco players on Hydro Dam generally get their opponents to have terrible farms. So that's pretty cool. But round 5, Say No to Bloons has 2-0-2 airburst darts, while Rooftop only has 1. Now round 6, Rooftop could just energy this if he wants to, or he can defend, but against a sub, you should always send the group balloons, not the space ones. Rooftop is going to have a pretty easy time defending this, considering the balloons are spaced and not close together, like greens and blues and reds, and you know what I mean, just the close balloons. But here, round 7, Say No to Bloons still has 2-0-2 subs, and Rooftop has a 0-2 sub as well. But round 8 is going to be pretty difficult if, Say No to Bloons decides to send a round 8 rush. At least it looks like he's going to. And he layers in some greens and blues and balloon boost it. Believe it or not, you actually need 2-0-2 subs in this map to defend round 8 rush. Round 8 is actually very strong in this map. You need 2-0-2 subs on energy. No, I forget exactly, but no, you don't need 2-0-2 subs on energy, but you need 2-0-2 subs to defend round 8 normally, but sometimes you could die with 2-0-2 subs. I've seen it happen on round 8. And round 10, they're most likely going to send leads. And Say No to Bloons is going to get the Juggernaut, which is very, not unorthodox, like what Rooftop is doing. He's doing something very unorthodox. He's getting a flash bomb. So he's going Ninja. So round 13 is going to be hard for him. But this is the Dart Monkey's Kryptonite or weakness, round 11. With the Dart Monkey, it's hard to defend round 11, whereas Boat, it's much easier, but he has a easier time defending. But Gim or Say No to Bloons defends rounds 11 without energy, so that's good. So it's going to be very hard for RoofTop to defend round 13 here. As you can see, all he has is that Flash Bomb Ninja and those air bursts. Now, if I were to say no to Bloons, I would send RoofTop a rush, yes, which he's doing now, but I wouldn't have sold the farm. And now RoofTop revealed that he is a tack shooter, so it's going to be very easy for Gim to rush. I'd rush with camo whites or camo zebras, which Say No Bloons is doing, but he's going all out pretty much, except he has one farm left over. But anyways, congrats to Say No to Bloons, and peace.